Imagine a world where you, the user, have ultimate control over your digital identity, a place where data breaches and privacy invasions are relics of the past and innovation thrives in an open, equitable environment. This isn't a far-off utopia, it's the promise of Web3, the next evolutionary stage of the internet. So what exactly is Web3, and how does it differ from the internet we know today? To grasp the gravity of this transformation, we need to rewind and remember the genesis of the internet. In the early days, what we now refer to as Web 1.0, the internet was a simple, static collection of web pages. You could consume information, but interaction was minimal. Think of it as a digital version of reading a library book, informative but one-sided. As technology progressed, we transitioned into Web 2.0, the interactive web of social media, e-commerce, and user-generated content. Companies like Facebook, Google, and Amazon became titans, creating centralized platforms that flourished on user data. While these platforms brought convenience and connectivity, they also ushered in issues like data monopolies, invasive targeting, and compromised user privacy. Here's steps in Web3, also known as Web 3.0. This new frontier aims to address the shortcomings of its predecessor by decentralizing the internet. At its core, Web3 envisions a peer-to-peer network where users have more control over their data and digital interactions. Through blockchain technology and decentralized protocols, ownership and power are redistributed from centralized entities to individual users. Think of Web3 as an intricate dance of nodes where each user is an equal participant. Unlike the current model, where data is stored on centralized servers controlled by big corporations, Web3 allows data to be distributed across various nodes, enhancing security and reducing the risk of data breaches. Blockchain technology, which underpins cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, is pivotal here. It ensures transparency and immutability, making transactions and interactions on the web more trustworthy. A practical example of Web3's potential can be seen in decentralized finance, or DeFi. In the traditional financial system, transactions often involve intermediaries like banks, which can introduce delays and fees. In contrast, DeFi platforms enable direct transactions between users. Loans, insurance, trading, and other financial services can be executed through smart contracts, self-executing contracts with terms directly written into code. This reduces costs, speeds up transactions, and most importantly, returns control to the users. Beyond finance, consider social networks in a Web3 world. Today's social media giants profit substantially by monetizing user data and bombarding us with ads tailored to our digital footprints. Imagine instead a social platform governed by its users, where your data isn't a commodity for corporate gain. With Web3, you could use a decentralized social network where you hold the keys to your data, deciding who has access to your information and for what purpose. Moreover, Web3 paves the way for new forms of digital collaboration and content creation. Picture a decentralized YouTube where content creators receive fair compensation directly from viewers without giving up a large cut to an intermediary. Or an open-source software project where contributors around the globe can collaborate seamlessly, guided by collective decision-making and transparency. This radical shift extends to digital identity and privacy. With Web3, the concept of self-sovereign identity emerges, where you control your personal information and digital footprint. Traditional methods require users to repeatedly enter and share their information across various platforms, increasing the chances of data leaks. Self-sovereign identities use blockchain to create a single, secure digital identity that can be used across different platforms without compromising privacy. But transformation doesn't come without its own set of challenges and complexities. For Web3 to become mainstream, it needs to overcome technological hurdles, ensure user-friendly interfaces, and bolster security against new kinds of cyber threats. Scalability is also a pressing issue, as decentralized networks need to handle large volumes of transactions without compromising speed or efficiency. Moreover, regulations and legal considerations will play a crucial role in shaping this new landscape, as governments and institutions navigate this uncharted territory. From a creator's perspective, Web3 represents an uncharted realm bursting with opportunities. It beckons developers, artists, entrepreneurs, and visionaries to rethink how we can build a more equitable and interconnected digital world. The tools and platforms emerging in the Web3 space, like decentralized apps, DApps, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and innovative blockchain solutions, are already inspiring the next wave of digital pioneers. To the everyday user, Web3 might sound abstract and distant, but its applications are already weaving into the digital fabric of our lives. As we transition towards this new paradigm, education and awareness are key. It's essential for all of us to understand these technologies and the potential they hold, not just for tech enthusiasts, but for society at large. Web3 is more than a technological upgrade. It's a movement towards a more inclusive, transparent, and user-centric internet. A future where the digital power shifts back to the hands of individuals, fostering a global digital ecosystem where everyone can thrive. As we stand at this crossroads, we are not just spectators, but active participants in shaping the future of the internet. So, the next time you think about the internet, envision not just a tool for information and connection, but a vast, decentralized network brimming with possibilities. Welcome to Web3, the new digital frontier that promises not just another iteration of the web, but a fundamental reimagining of our digital lives. And that's it for today's episode of 5 Minutes Tech Story. Tune in next time as we continue to explore groundbreaking ideas and technologies that are reshaping our world. Remember, the future is not something that simply happens to us. It's something we create together. Thanks for listening.
See you in the next episode of 5 Minutes Tech Story. Story world forever is forever away. See you in the next episode of 5 Minutes Tech Story.